Hi there guys, I'm Nikhil from GreedyTech and this is the gaming review, battery drain test and the heat test of the iQOO Z7 Pro. Now before we get started, these are the specifications. This phone actually comes with a 6.78-inch AMOLED display with curved sides, with Full HD Plus resolution, with 120Hz screen refresh rate and with 1200Hz instant and 300Hz touch sampling rate. It sports the MediaTek Dimensity 7200 processor with Mali G610 MC4 GPU. It's an octa-core processor based on 4nm architecture, which comes with 8GB of LPDDR4X RAM and up to 256GB of storage. In the battery department, it comes with a 4600 mAh battery and supports up to 66 watts of fast charging. Now before we get started, these are the Antutu and Geekbench scores. Now here's my current setup. There are two huge lights on either side. Phone currently has 73% of battery. There is an AC running in the background at 24 degrees and the current room temperature is 27 degrees. Now let's check the temperature of the phone before we get started. It is 31 degrees all around. Now I'll start the timer and play BGMI or the Battlegrounds Mobile India. Now these are the graphics settings. We have smooth graphics with extreme frame rate and HDR graphics with ultra frame rate. For now, I'll be first playing with HDR graphics settings with ultra frame rate. Later, I'll switch to smooth graphics settings. By the way, once you have started the game, you can just swipe from the edge to access Game Assistant. From here, you have quick shortcuts to take screenshots, record the screen. You can open apps in pop-up view, only few apps are supported. Next, we have 3 power profiles at the top. Balance is selected by default, but I'll go with Monster to have the best gaming experience. Next, we also have the 4D game vibration feature on this phone, which will vibrate the phone whenever you shoot or whenever you get shot, which adds to the overall gaming experience. We also have motion controls on this phone, where you can just swipe the phone left or right or perform different actions to trigger specific actions. So right now I'm not going to play the game with motion controls on, but we do have it and it's definitely a pretty good feature. Now let's start the game. So guys, visuals are pretty good, details are nice, controls are also pretty smooth, and I didn't notice any major lag. Now I'll be switching the graphic settings to smooth. Now in these graphic settings, overall graphics looks obviously lower, but the gameplay is definitely much more smoother. 4D game vibration feature also works really well, especially when you're firing guns or whenever there is an explosion. You really have to experience it in hand to know how good it is. Now let's check the temperature of the phone. On the front it's about 39 degrees, on the bottom it is 37, on the back it's 38 degrees, on the bottom it's 37 degrees. Phone just feels warm, that's it, no major heating issues. Currently phone has 70% battery. So guys, I played game continuously for 17 minutes and phone consumed 3% of battery, and that too in the monster mode, which is definitely pretty good battery life. Now for the heat test, I'll be taking pictures continuously using both the front and rear cameras for 3 minutes and then check the temperature. Right now there is still an AC running in the background at 24 degrees and the room temperature is 27 degrees. Now I'll start the timer and start taking pictures. It's been 3 minutes, now let's check the temperature of the phone. On the front, I've seen a maximum of 43 degrees and on the back side, I've seen a maximum of 42 degrees. Now the phone feels slightly hot, but still it's not a major issue. Now I'll be using this phone for a minute to see if there is any kind of throttling going on. By the way, in those 3 minutes, I have taken 373 photos, and throughout the process, capturing speeds were pretty consistent. There wasn't any kind of lag or stuttering. And even after performing the heat test, phone ran pretty smoothly. Once again, there is no throttling. So guys, to conclude, gaming performance of this phone is definitely pretty good. You'll have great experience with the AMOLED display, and you have some exclusive gaming features like the 4D game vibration and motion control. So for gamers, you can definitely consider this phone. Some gamers might not like the 3D curved screen, but personally I don't have anything against it, and I really like the display. Battery life is also pretty good. For approximately 15 minutes of intensive gameplay, phone just consumed 3% of battery. Once again, that is pretty good, and there are no heating issues at all. So guys, that's it for this video. If you like this video, hit the like button, share it with your friends, and do subscribe to our channel. And thanks a lot for watching the video till the end. It means a lot to us. See you next time.